Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Continuing to see very nice conditions out there this morning with sunny skies. Just a few high clouds around and seeing those temperatures warming into the mid 80s at this time. And do expect a slightly above average day temperature wise, but we were not seeing the humidity that we saw the last few days, so it's not quite feeling as hot. And overall, expecting dry conditions over the next 24 hours, and our next precip or lightning chance will start to arrive as we get later in the day tomorrow. If we take a look at the upper level winds from this morning's sounding, we had some fairly light winds through the column this morning, seeing winds out of the northeast near the surface becoming more northerly in the lower levels, and then seeing a more west-northwesterly wind in the mid to upper levels. And our peak wind today is out of the northwest at 45 knots, and that is at 25,000 feet. And the freezing level today is at 14,000 feet. If we take a look at the current visible satellite, we can see there's mainly clear skies across the region. Things quite quiet across the region as high pressure is in control. Just a few high clouds, as mentioned, pushing through the area. If we take a look at the short-term high-resolution model, see how things play out the next 48 hours. Again, expecting mainly sunny conditions and dry as we move through the day today, not expecting any precip or lightning. We'll see a slight breeze pick up as we get later in the day out of the south, with just a few clouds passing through the area. As we get into the day on Wednesday, we're going to start to see that area of high pressure moving off the coast and a cool front approaching the area, and that's going to bring that next chance for a few showers and storms possibly moving through the area. As you can see here, this model indicating some of that activity possibly arriving by the later part of the afternoon, early evening. Some other models are indicating some of this activity actually fizzling out and becoming more isolated around the region. So a little bit of uncertainty there, but it does look like a decent chance we see a few showers and storms pushing through the area through the overnight time frame and into the early morning hours of Thursday. And as we go through the day on Thursday, should see that boundary push clear of the area and things starting to dry out. If we zoom out, take a look at the larger picture here with the GFS, as you can see the boundary pushes through. Looks to stall just south of the area, and could see some activity along that, but just a very low end chance we see something popping up in the Wallops area for our day on Thursday as high pressure starts to build in to our north. Moving into Friday, we'll see continued dry conditions, and with that high pressure to our north, we'll see those winds shifting more onshore. So it should be a pretty nice day on Friday with that cooler breeze coming in off the water. And as we go back into the weekend, we'll return to more hot and humid conditions with those winds shifting out of the south, moving into the day on Saturday. We'll see a warm front moving through the region just to our west, and should keep much of the shower activity to our west as well, but can't rule out a low-end chance of maybe an afternoon shower or storm during the evening on Saturday. And then as we get into Sunday, we'll have another upper-level trough moving across the area, bringing another boundary through the region, and that once again will bring a chance for some scattered showers and storms to push through the local area before we see that clearing out as we get to start of next week, and we'll see high pressure building in and conditions looking dry and seasonable as we start our next work week. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions over the next 24 hours. We'll see those temperatures climbing up into the mid to upper 80s, expecting a high around 88 degrees this afternoon. And we'll see those winds fairly light through the morning hours, and then we'll see a southerly wind picking up as we get into the later part of the afternoon, seeing those peak winds through the evening and the overnight time frame up around 18 to 20 knots, and then possibly up to 21 knots through the early morning hours on Wednesday. We'll see temperatures cooling down to around 73 degrees, and again, just a few clouds pushing through the area. Tides are running normal. If we take a look at our extended forecast here, expecting breezy conditions for our Wednesday with that continued southerly breeze, and we'll see those hot and humid conditions, high temperature around 91 degrees. Could see our heat index values up in the upper 90s and possibly approaching 100 degrees. And then we start to pick up that chance for some showers and storms as we go through the overnight time frame. Right now looking like a 50 to 60% chance of those pushing through the area if they're able to hold together. And we continue with a lingering chance into Thursday of a shower or storm with a slightly cooler day with a high around 87 degrees. And we should start to see some of that humidity drop a bit behind the boundary as well. Friday looks to be the better day of the week with seasonable high temperature around 83 degrees. And again, we'll see a northern shore breeze keeping things feeling a little bit cooler for the day on Friday. And as we go back into Saturday, we'll see back to hot and humid conditions with a high of 87 on Saturday, high of 90 on Sunday, and a low end chance of a shower or storm for Saturday. And then again, that better chance as we go through today on Sunday and into the evening time frame. And then things clear up and dry out and back to seasonable conditions for our Monday with a high around 83 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.